every truck that we put on the road that replaces a diesel truck is a huge amount of leverage. And so that is why we're doing this, and makes a huge difference towards driving us towards our total mission of sustainable energy and transportation.
Toyota has taken a bold step in the automotive industry by shifting its focus toward hydrogen-powered vehicles, aiming to disrupt the dominance of electric vehicles. In a surprising move, the company has announced plans for a groundbreaking new model that can change everything. Hydrogen is seen as a cleaner and more efficient alternative, boasting faster refueling times, longer driving ranges, and reduced environmental impact compared to traditional battery-powered vehicles. Naturally, Toyota's all-new hydrogen cars have shocked the entire car industry. So what is the fuss all about? Let's find out. Toyota's history with hydrogen-powered vehicles. Toyota's journey with hydrogen-powered vehicles began in earnest in 1992, when the company recognized its potential as a sustainable fuel alternative. The quest for hydrogen technology was not just a passing interest. It was a long-term vision aimed at addressing the challenges posed by fossil fuel dependency and the growing concerns over climate change. By 1996, Toyota achieved a significant milestone by developing its first fuel cell electric vehicle, or FCEV, a prototype based on the original Toyota RAV4. This groundbreaking vehicle demonstrated the viability of hydrogen fuel cells as a power source. The development process involved intricate engineering challenges, including the creation of the fuel cell stack, hydrogen storage systems, and electric drive components. The RAV4 FCEV served as a proof of concept. The idea that zero-emission driving was not only possible, but also practical. Throughout the late 1990s and into the 2000s, Toyota remained dedicated to hydrogen vehicle research and development. The company invested significantly in the improvement of fuel cell technology, collaborating with various research institutions and governmental bodies to accelerate advancements in this field. This included extensive testing of fuel cells in different environments and applications, from passenger vehicles to larger commercial options. In 2002, Toyota launched the Toyota FCHV, or Fuel Cell Hybrid Vehicle. This vehicle combined fuel cell and hybrid technology, offering a glimpse into the future of sustainable driving solutions. Over the next decade, Toyota continued to refine its hydrogen vehicle prototypes, participating in numerous demonstrations and pilot programs worldwide. These efforts included collaborations with local governments and organizations to build hydrogen infrastructure, which is crucial for the widespread adoption of hydrogen vehicles. The company's commitment to hydrogen technology culminated in the launch of the Toyota Mirai in 2014, a commercially available FCEV that took the automotive world by storm. Despite facing challenges, including infrastructure limitations and competition from battery electric vehicles, Toyota has continued to champion hydrogen as a viable alternative to traditional fuel sources. Today, Toyota remains at the forefront of hydrogen technology, constantly exploring new avenues for development, including potential applications in commercial trucks and buses, and fostering partnerships to expand hydrogen fuel networks globally. This relentless pursuit of hydrogen innovation showcases Toyota's belief in its potential to play a crucial role in the global transition to cleaner energy and sustainable transportation. So, is hydrogen really an effective fuel? And what can we expect of these FCEVs? Let's find out. Toyota Mirai, the first commercial hydrogen-powered vehicle. The Toyota Mirai, whose name translates to future in Japanese, is the first mid-size hydrogen fuel cell vehicle, or FCV, to be mass-produced and sold commercially. Unveiled at the November 2014 Los Angeles Auto Show, the Mirai represents a significant step forward in Toyota's commitment to sustainable mobility and innovation in clean energy technologies. The Mirai's design and technology are deeply rooted in its predecessors, notably the Toyota FCV-R and FCV concept cars, which laid the groundwork for this groundbreaking hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. The FCV-R concept, unveiled at the 2011 Tokyo Motor Show, marked a significant step in Toyota's exploration of hydrogen fuel cell technology, while the follow-up FCV concept, revealed at the 2013 Tokyo Motor Show, further refined this vision. The latter was presented as a striking bright blue sedan, designed to evoke the shape of a water droplet, symbolizing the car's environmentally friendly nature. After all, the only byproduct emitted from hydrogen-powered vehicles is water, making the Mirai a beacon of sustainable automotive innovation. The FCV concept featured a large front grille and strategically placed openings that allowed for optimal cooling air and oxygen intake essential for the fuel cell's operation. Its dimensions were comparable to that of the Toyota Camry, providing a familiar size for consumers while embedding advanced technology within its framework. The expected range for the FCV was around 700 kilometers or 430 miles, indicating its potential as a practical alternative to conventional gasoline-powered vehicles. At the heart of the FCV concept was an advanced fuel cell system, which was double that of Toyota's previous fuel cell iteration, the FCHV-ADV. This remarkable advancement allowed the FCV to deliver more than 100 kilowatts of output power while significantly downsizing the fuel cell unit. The use of Toyota's proprietary lightweight fuel cell stack and the integration of two high-pressure hydrogen tanks underneath the vehicle's specially designed body helped optimize the vehicle's performance and efficiency. The FCV concept was designed to comfortably accommodate up to 4 occupants, making it a practical choice for families and individuals alike. Moreover, the FCV concept's fuel cell system was projected to cost 95% less than the earlier 2008 Toyota FCHV-AV by the time of its full-scale market launch in 2015, representing a significant breakthrough in cost efficiency. To enhance reliability and reduce overall costs, Toyota incorporated elements from its hybrid synergy drive technology into the FCV, using components such as the electric motor and power control unit that had proven effective in the company's hybrid vehicles. This synergy allowed the FCV to operate efficiently across a range of driving conditions. In low-speed scenarios, such as urban driving, the FCV functions similarly to a traditional electric vehicle, drawing on energy stored in its battery, which could be replenished through regenerative braking. At higher speeds, the hydrogen fuel cell seamlessly took over, powering the electric motor directly. In situations demanding sudden acceleration or extra power, the vehicle's battery would assist the fuel cell system, combining the outputs to deliver a responsive driving experience. By June 2014, Toyota had advanced its FCV toward a design close to production, announcing pricing details for the Japanese market and scheduling an official launch before April 2015. The initial sales strategy focused on regions where hydrogen refueling infrastructure was being established. The culmination of these efforts would eventually lead to the introduction of the Mirai. The first-generation Toyota Mirai, designated as JPD-10, marked a significant leap in the automotive landscape, launching in December 2014 and remaining in production until 2020. This pioneering hydrogen fuel cell vehicle combined Toyota's innovative fuel cell technology with hybrid components. The Mirai also boasted a single-speed transmission and a compact 1.6 kilowatt-hour nickel-metal hydride battery. The Mirai optimizes both performance and fuel efficiency. Under the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency cycle, the Mirai boasts an impressive range of 502 kilometers or 312 miles on a full tank. At the heart of the Mirai is the Toyota Fuel Cell System, or TFCS, a sophisticated integration of fuel cell and hybrid technologies. The TFCS includes proprietary components such as the fuel cell stack, boost converter, and high-pressure hydrogen tanks, contributing to an energy-efficient operation that emits no carbon dioxide or other substances of concern during driving. This innovative system allows the Mirai to accelerate from 0 to 97 kilometers per hour in just 9 seconds. Refueling the Mirai takes only 3 to 5 minutes. The vehicle features a unique H2O button, enabling the driver to expel excess water vapor formed during the hydrogen-oxygen reaction in the fuel cell. The fuel cell stack in the Mirai showcases groundbreaking technology, significantly enhancing electricity generation efficiency through its innovative 3D fine mesh flow channels. This unique design optimizes the dispersion of oxygen across the cell surfaces, promoting uniform electricity generation and resulting in a compact size with exceptional performance. The Mirai also features high-pressure hydrogen tanks engineered with a robust three-layer structure made from carbon fiber reinforced plastic and nylon 6 from UBE Industries. The electric traction motor draws upon advanced hybrid components, delivering 113 kilowatts of power and 335 newton-meters of torque, while the nickel-metal hydride battery pack mirrors the technology found in Toyota's Camry hybrid. Safety remains a top priority in the Mirai's design, with extensive crash testing conducted at Toyota's Higashi-Fuji Technical Center. The vehicle's structure incorporates carbon fiber reinforced polymers, enhancing its ability to absorb and disperse impact energy during collisions. Additionally, hydrogen sensors are strategically placed to detect any leaks and automatically shut off the tank's main stop valves, ensuring safety in various driving conditions. The layout of the hydrogen tanks outside the cabin further enhances safety by allowing any leaking hydrogen to dissipate quickly, while the vehicle's overall construction aims to provide exceptional protection for both occupants and critical components. But this is not the end. Instead, we're only getting started. Success and development of the second-generation Toyota Mirai. Bolstered by the success of the first-generation Mirai, Toyota launched its successor under the model code JPD20 in October 2019. Production started in December 2020. Built on the Toyota New Global Architecture, or TNGA platform, the new Mirai features a rear-motor, rear-wheel drive layout, which enhances driving dynamics and provides a more engaging experience for drivers. This shift in architecture not only contributes to improved weight distribution, but also allows for a more spacious interior. Powering the second-generation Mirai is an upgraded fuel cell powertrain, which delivers 182 horsepower and 300 newton-meters of torque. This substantial increase in power output, compared to its predecessor, ensures spirited acceleration and responsiveness while maintaining the vehicle's environmentally friendly ethos. The electric motor is paired with a single-speed transmission and is supported by a compact lithium-ion battery, optimizing energy efficiency. With an impressive driving range of 647 kilometers or 402 miles on a single hydrogen tank, the Mirai appeals to consumers seeking practicality without sacrificing performance. This model is equipped with 3 hydrogen tanks, boasting a total capacity of 141 liters, which facilitates a more extended range between refueling stops. The design offers a sleek and modern aesthetic that emphasizes aerodynamics while ensuring practicality. The interior has been meticulously crafted to provide an upscale experience, featuring advanced technology and comfort-focused amenities. Toyota has integrated a new infotainment system as of March 2023, enhancing the vehicle's connectivity and user interface. Furthermore, the Mirai comes equipped with Toyota's Teammate Level 2 driver assistance system, which includes advanced features like hands-off driving on designated roads and an intelligent parking assistance system. These innovations not only improve the driving experience, but also enhance safety by reducing driver workload. Safety is another paramount consideration for the Mirai, and the vehicle was awarded a 5-star rating from Euro NCAP in September 2021. Since its launch, the Mirai has garnered attention for its impressive sales figures, with global sales reaching 21,475 units by November 2022. The United States emerged as the leading market, with 11,368 units sold, followed by Japan with 7,435 units and other regions contributing 2,622 units. This may not seem like a lot, but one needs to understand that the technology is still in its infancy and widespread adoption will take some time. However, the Mirai's success laid out a pathway for Toyota to outdo itself in the hydrogen car arena. Toyota has announced the development of 2 new fuel cell electric vehicles, or FCEVs, to broaden its portfolio beyond the flagship Mirai. In conjunction with the announcement of the new models, plans are underway to redesign the existing Mirai. Feedback from consumers highlighted some shortcomings in the current model, particularly regarding cramped cabin space and limited trunk capacity. The redesigned Mirai aims to tackle these issues head-on, offering a more spacious and practical interior without compromising on the vehicle's signature style and performance. This redesign represents Toyota's dedication to responding to customer needs and enhancing the overall ownership experience. A notable addition to the new lineup is the Toyota Mirai Sport, a variant that emphasizes a sportier aesthetic and improved performance features. This version of the Mirai boasts an aggressive design, with striking visual elements such as a new bumper and black trim that lend it a more menacing appearance on the road. The inclusion of a rear diffuser not only enhances the vehicle's sporty look, but also improves stability at higher speeds. Performance upgrades are a key focus for the Mirai Sport, with enhancements to the suspension system and powertrain designed to provide a more dynamic driving experience. These modifications result in improved handling dynamics, allowing for greater responsiveness and control during acceleration and cornering. The boosted horsepower translates into quicker acceleration. By addressing previous limitations and prioritizing performance and design, Toyota aims to capture the attention of a broader audience, from environmentally conscious consumers to performance-oriented drivers. But that's not all. The all-new Toyota Crown FCEV. The Crown sedan embraces a four-door layout featuring a longitudinal front-engine configuration and a rear-wheel drive setup, which together contribute to its dynamic driving characteristics and sophisticated handling. In terms of powertrain options, it is available in two primary configurations, a hybrid and a fuel cell variant. The Crown FCEV leverages the same advanced fuel cell technology as the second-generation Mirai, featuring 3 high-pressure hydrogen tanks that allow for a remarkable range of approximately 820 kilometers, or about 509.5 miles on a single tank. Moreover, the car only requires about 3 minutes to refuel, which addresses one of the primary concerns of hydrogen fuel adoption. The fuel cell system employs a lithium-ion battery to support the electric motor's performance, ensuring seamless transitions between hydrogen fuel and electric power. The car's cabin is designed with high-end materials and ergonomic layouts, providing a refined atmosphere for both drivers and passengers. The technology suite includes an advanced infotainment system with intuitive controls, premium audio options, and connectivity features that enhance the overall driving experience. Furthermore, safety is a priority, with an array of driver assistance systems designed to protect occupants and support the driver's awareness. After its pre-production showcase in July 2022, alongside various Crown models, the Crown sedan officially launched in Japan on November 2nd, 2023, and went on sale shortly thereafter on November 13th with an ambitious monthly sales target of 600 units. The Crown sedan's introduction is not limited to Japan. Plans for its launch in the Chinese market were unveiled in November 2022 by FAW Toyota. This marked a significant return of the Crown nameplate to China after the discontinuation of the 14th generation model in 2020. A mock-up prototype was first displayed at the Guangzhou Auto Show in December 2022, and later, a working prototype of the FCEV version was showcased at the Fuji Speedway during the 2023 Fuji 24 Hours Endurance Race. The model is set to go on sale in China in April 2024, available in 2 grades, Premium and Extreme, ensuring that it meets the expectations of luxury car buyers in this competitive market. So how is the world responding to these developments? Well, let's find out. Global interest in Toyota's hydrogen-powered vehicles. The global interest in Toyota's hydrogen-powered vehicles is on the rise. This is particularly highlighted by the robust demand for the Toyota Crown in China. This trend reflects a growing consumer preference for hydrogen technology as an alternative to battery electric vehicles. In a market where EVs have previously dominated the conversation around sustainable mobility, the Crown's popularity indicates a significant shift in consumer attitudes, with many potential buyers valuing the attributes of hydrogen power, such as rapid refueling times and longer driving ranges. In China, where the automotive market is fiercely competitive, the Toyota Crown has emerged as a favored choice among consumers. Many Chinese buyers are increasingly drawn to the Crown for its impressive performance and advanced technology, viewing it as a viable option that offers a blend of luxury and eco-friendliness. This preference is particularly notable in urban areas where the infrastructure for hydrogen fueling stations is expanding, allowing for more accessible use of hydrogen-powered vehicles. As consumers become more aware of the benefits of hydrogen fuel cells, including their environmental impact and energy efficiency, the demand for models like the Crown is expected to continue growing. Moreover, as the automotive industry grapples with the challenges of battery supply chains, resource scarcity, and concerns over the environmental impact of lithium mining, hydrogen-powered vehicles are gaining traction as a compelling alternative. Anticipation is building that hydrogen technology will emerge as a strong competitor against EVs, especially in markets where quick refueling and longer range are paramount considerations. The ability to refuel a hydrogen vehicle in just a few minutes, compared to the often lengthy charging times for electric vehicles, positions hydrogen as a more practical solution for consumers who prioritize convenience and flexibility in their transportation choices. Toyota's commitment to expanding its hydrogen lineup and investing in infrastructure further strengthens its position in this evolving landscape. The company is actively working to develop a robust network of hydrogen fueling stations, which will enhance the viability of hydrogen vehicles and encourage consumer adoption. This proactive approach, combined with growing public interest and favorable government policies toward hydrogen technology, suggests that hydrogen-powered vehicles could soon become mainstream, competing directly with traditional EVs for market share. But what about the environment? Hydrogen vehicles versus EVs, which is better for the environment? As we stand at the crossroads of a pivotal shift from fossil fuels to sustainable energy sources, electric vehicles and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles both offer promising solutions aimed at reducing our carbon footprint. Yet each presents unique challenges and potential drawbacks that merit careful examination. In navigating the economic viability, environmental impact, safety concerns, and infrastructural needs associated with these green vehicles, we can better anticipate the trajectory of this emerging energy showdown. Well, for starters, we must understand that the movement toward these alternatives is largely motivated by the dual imperatives of energy security and carbon neutrality. Both EVs and HFCVs present substantial potential for reducing oil consumption and mitigating carbon emissions. Renewable energy sources are foundational to both technologies, positioning them as key components in addressing energy security concerns. By harnessing renewable energy, we are not merely shifting our reliance from one non-renewable source to another, we are fundamentally changing the dynamics of energy consumption through the introduction of a virtually inexhaustible energy source. This paradigm shift underscores the critical role that both EVs and HFCVs play in the quest for carbon neutrality. Both vehicle types produce zero tailpipe emissions, significantly curbing carbon emissions in the transportation sector. However, it's crucial to recognize that the carbon neutrality of these vehicles heavily depends on the methods used to produce the electricity or hydrogen fuel they consume. The transition to EVs and HFCVs is not without its challenges. Developing the necessary charging infrastructure for EVs and establishing refueling stations for HFCVs requires significant investment, planning, and collaboration between governments, private companies, and communities. Additionally, both technologies face technical and economic hurdles that must be addressed to facilitate widespread adoption. For EVs, this includes ongoing improvements in battery technology to enhance range and charging speed. For HFCVs, a major challenge lies in reducing the cost of hydrogen production and creating a more robust refueling infrastructure. From a performance and cost efficiency standpoint, EVs typically have the upper hand thanks to their high efficiency, quick acceleration, and quiet operation. HFCVs, on the other hand, while boasting longer ranges and quicker refueling times, grapple with higher production costs and the complexities of establishing a widespread refueling network. The environmental impact of both options is intricately tied to the source of the electricity or hydrogen utilized. EVs, when powered by renewable sources, can achieve a significantly lower carbon footprint compared to their fossil fuel counterparts. However, the production of hydrogen for HFCVs frequently relies on natural gas, resulting in carbon dioxide emissions. This aspect of hydrogen production presents a key consideration for consumers and policymakers alike, emphasizing the importance of advancing methods for green hydrogen production, which utilizes renewable energy sources to create hydrogen without emitting greenhouse gases. Market adoption, for now it seems, skews heavily toward EVs, likely due to advancements in technology and the existing charging infrastructure that supports their use. The global EV market has experienced remarkable growth in recent years, with major automakers making substantial investments in electric technology. Infrastructure development for electric vehicles is an essential pillar in the transition towards sustainable transportation. This process necessitates meticulous strategic planning and substantial investment in various domains, notably in renewable energy power supply systems and comprehensive charging facilities. A robust charging network is vital for the widespread adoption of EVs, as it directly addresses the primary concern of range anxiety among potential users. This infrastructure also calls for advancements in battery technology and energy storage solutions. Battery technology plays a pivotal role in determining the performance and viability of electric vehicles. Modern advancements in battery technologies such as lithium-ion and solid-state batteries have significantly increased the range of EVs while simultaneously reducing charging times. These improvements enhance the overall appeal of EVs, making them a more attractive option for consumers. In addition, energy storage systems are crucial in managing the power demand from EVs, allowing for a consistent and stable power supply during peak charging periods. This capability is increasingly important as more drivers shift to electric mobility. Grid integration is another critical aspect of developing EV infrastructure. By seamlessly integrating EVs into the power grid, we can optimize energy usage, balance power demand and supply, and harness the potential of EVs as mobile energy storage units during low power demand periods. This will not only enhance the resilience of energy systems, but also contribute to more sustainable urban environments. Sustainable infrastructure encompasses not only the physical charging stations, but also the supporting services that facilitate the smooth operation of EVs. Maintenance and repair facilities, for instance, are crucial for ensuring that electric vehicles remain operational and reliable. The development of sustainable EV infrastructure requires a holistic approach, taking into account the environmental, economic, and social implications of the transition to electric mobility. This perspective is essential in creating a supportive ecosystem that encourages the adoption of EVs and fosters a culture of sustainability. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, on the other hand, offer several compelling advantages over battery electric vehicles. One of the primary benefits of hydrogen cars is their ability to refuel in just a few minutes, compared to the significantly longer charging times required for EVs. This convenience closely mirrors the refueling experience of traditional gasoline-powered cars, making hydrogen vehicles more practical for those who require quick turnarounds, such as long-distance drivers or commercial fleet operators. Moreover, on average, FCEVs offer ranges that can exceed those of most EVs, making them better suited for long trips without the need for frequent stops to recharge. For example, many hydrogen vehicles can travel upwards of 500 miles on a single tank of hydrogen, which is ideal for highway travel and reduces the anxiety associated with running out of battery power in remote areas. Hydrogen fuel cell technology is also more environmentally friendly when it comes to resource use and emissions. While both EVs and FCEVs produce zero emissions at the tailpipe, hydrogen vehicles hold a significant advantage when the energy source is considered. Hydrogen can be produced through electrolysis, using renewable energy sources such as wind or solar power, resulting in a completely clean energy cycle. Additionally, hydrogen vehicles don't rely on large lithium-ion batteries, which require the extraction of rare earth metals and can have substantial environmental impacts during production and disposal. From an infrastructure perspective, hydrogen cars offer scalability in energy storage and grid management. FCEVs can be integrated into existing energy systems as portable energy sources, storing excess electricity generated from renewable sources during off-peak hours. This capability addresses some of the intermittency issues that renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind, present. Furthermore, hydrogen infrastructure, although less developed than EV charging networks today, has the potential for faster expansion in certain regions, particularly where green hydrogen production is emphasized. Finally, hydrogen vehicles have an edge in certain high-demand applications, such as heavy-duty transportation, which requires large energy capacities and consistent, reliable performance over long distances. Hydrogen's higher energy density compared to batteries makes it more viable for heavy trucks, buses, and other large vehicles where weight and energy consumption are critical factors. In any case, the successful transition to sustainable energy technology is heavily reliant on societal acceptance. The availability of charging or refueling infrastructure, the cost and performance of vehicles, and public awareness will all play a crucial role in shaping consumer attitudes towards emission-free mobility. Addressing these factors is vital for encouraging the widespread adoption of sustainable energy technologies. By pushing the boundaries of traditional energy sources and integrating smart technologies, we can effectively tackle the challenges posed by conventional transportation systems. As we advance towards a greener transportation paradigm, the emphasis on developing infrastructure and integrating sustainable energy technologies will be crucial in reshaping our mobility landscape. How can green hydrogen production help? One of the key factors influencing the zero emissions goal for transportation via hydrogen cars is to source hydrogen in ways that do not lead to harmful emissions. This is what we call green hydrogen production, which uses renewable energy sources such as wind, solar, or hydropower through a process known as electrolysis. Electrolysis involves splitting water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen using an electric current, with no harmful emissions being released during the process. This makes green hydrogen a clean and sustainable form of energy, unlike traditional hydrogen production methods, which rely on fossil fuels like natural gas and result in significant carbon emissions. Beyond transportation, green hydrogen production can play a crucial role in reducing global carbon emissions by decarbonizing sectors that are difficult to electrify, such as heavy industry, aviation, and shipping. In these areas, hydrogen offers an alternative to fossil fuels that can meet high energy demands without contributing to climate change. Moreover, green hydrogen can help stabilize power grids by acting as a storage medium for renewable energy. Excess energy generated by wind or solar farms during peak production times can be stored as hydrogen and later converted back into electricity when demand is high or when renewable generation is low, thus enhancing grid resilience. So, if we were to adopt this option, we could cut our carbon emissions in not just transportation, but many other sectors too. Regarding the decarbonization of transportation, green hydrogen offers a clear advantage when it comes to heavy-duty vehicles, trains, and even airplanes, where battery electric power is less practical due to weight and range limitations. Hydrogen fuel cells provide a lightweight and energy-dense solution, with fast refueling times and long driving ranges, making them an ideal choice for these applications. By enabling the widespread use of hydrogen as a clean fuel, green hydrogen production can significantly reduce the carbon footprint of the transportation sector. Moreover, in industries such as steelmaking and chemical manufacturing, which traditionally rely on coal or natural gas, green hydrogen can be used as a clean alternative to fuel industrial processes. This not only helps reduce direct emissions from these high-carbon sectors, but also creates opportunities for countries rich in renewable energy to lead the global hydrogen economy. Looking toward the future, both electric and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles are poised to play critical roles in the global transition to sustainable and efficient transportation systems. Ongoing advancements in battery technology are vital to enhancing the range and performance of EVs, while the expansion of charging networks and refueling stations is essential to support both types of vehicles. As more consumers become aware of the environmental benefits and lower operating costs associated with zero-emission vehicles, adoption rates are expected to increase significantly. Government incentives continue to stimulate demand, making the case for electric and hydrogen vehicles more compelling. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Did you like this video? If you did, please consider liking, dropping a comment, and hitting the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our new uploads. Also, don't miss this video you see on your screen right now. It's truly unbelievable.